What's good, people? Welcome to a special edition of the Unleashed Q&A. We got the one and only legend, Juice, right here. This is my best friend, and we have a podcast together, the Jin Juice podcast. For anyone who doesn't know, it's on SoundCloud and everything. And he's finally here. He's
one
here,
and only
man.
Juice.
He's in the fucking banner, but now he's on video. So we're just gonna answer some questions and give everybody just both of our perspectives at once. So because it's double fun, people.
Or put a face to the name.
Let's do it. All right, let's not waste any time. We're just going to read some random questions and let's see if we can help some people out. All right. Any advice? Over the last year, I have been doing a lot of self-improvement, but I still look really young for my age. So most females that are my age or the ones that are a little bit older aren't going to find me attractive, aren't going to just find me attractive. I start community college in the fall, and the average age of the college is over 30. Damn.
Jesus, like Grandma's Anonymous College?
Seriously, what the fuck college you going to, man? So I don't know. So I know I won't meet anyone there. I just can't think of a way around the issue. Any advice? That's actually a great opportunity, man. You have an opportunity to meet women in their 30s. They have houses and shit. They could hook you up. They might have real career resources. This is actually a great opportunity that you don't even realize, man.
Yeah, you're missing out. And I actually have that problem a lot too, because I have a baby face. I'm 25. I'm about to be 26, but I look like I'm fucking 16, 17. I don't know. I've always got like a young age thing. I just don't even think about it, man. Just play with it on a playful way where you frame it like, oh, she's the old one or whatever, or you're too young for her, or like she can't handle, you probably should have a heart attack if you guys have sex too crazy or some shit like that. I always try to use a different angle where she's kind of like justifying being with a young dude or like whatever, a dude who looks young.
No, that's a fact. I just wanted to. You mentioned something here that sounds a bit self-limiting. You said, so most females that are my age or the ones that are a little bit older aren't going to just find me attractive. And it's like, how do you know that, man? There might be some cradle snatching women in that place. Dude, look, you're a young stallion in his prime. Now, I know how you feel because, like, you look at me, I have a deep ass voice, but yet I have a fucking baby face. So I'm 25, but I still get carded. I'm telling you, I know it. When I'm 30, I'm probably still gonna get carded, and that's a good thing, man. It's a blessing. Don't let that shit stop you. Just focus on getting to know chicks' life stories and exchanging your life stories, and then and also, just you're not this. By the way, you're not just limited to talking to women at your college. You know what I mean? There's also real life outside.
Yeah, because he was like, oh, I start community college in the fall, and the average age is over 30, so I know I won't meet anyone there. How do you know you won't meet anyone there? I don't understand why you think that.
That's a fact.
And even if you shouldn't even be thinking about limiting yourself to that anyway. So it's like, to you, it seems like cutting off college as a source for women. To you, it seemed like it was like, wow, where am I gonna find women now? It's like everywhere, bro. Everywhere, the world. You're gonna find them literally outside. So it doesn't even matter.
So he actually got a reply. Attraction isn't an age, it's a mind frame. First, stop the self-deprecating attitude and realize that you have no idea what it's going to be. That's a fact. You don't know what's going to happen.
Big ups to that.
Girls will attract guys based on many factors. Not all the factors you bring to the table will be them. So make up for it in other ways. Confidence constant will get you laid more than age, good looks, money. And yeah, man, dude. When I was 13, I had some chicks less me, man, and they were older, a couple years older. I'm not snitching because I'm a classy guy. But you know who you are. You bitches know who you are. You are Kelly hoes.
I actually never had an experience with like a super old chick, to be honest with you. I mean, the most maybe 3-4 years, but I never went anything over than that. It just never happened. But I don't think I would have a problem or limit myself to young chicks. I've had chicks like I've had my sisters, because my sister, she's 29, so she be hanging out with chicks that's 30, 31, 32.
Yeah.
They be checking me out all the time. So I don't even worry about shit like that.
They might try to give you a shit test, but just do what my guy Juice here said. Flip the roles, flip the table on them. Hey, sometimes you might just want to ignore it. Other times you might want to crack jokes and flip it on them and be like, all right, whatever you say, grandma. Like, just remember, if we did have sex, you'd probably be the first one to have a heart attack. I'm just saying. Not seriously. You just give them a hard time. You flip the roles, or you just ignore them. Stay strong in your frame, and man, just don't focus on it. Just don't think about it, man. Don't fucking think about it. And actually, you know, you can also put her in the chopping block and be like, "Hey, are you judgmental? You the type with a do you want people to judge you on your age or whatever the case is?" Anyways, yeah, just flipping the roles and remaining strong in your frame. All right, next question. Yo, you read this one, man. Get up in this.
All right, this one is 160 pounds at 6'2" too skinny for me as a 20-year-old guy? Is this too skinny? Should I gain weight? Do you think it would have any impact with how girls react to me? Wow, another thing that I have a problem with because I'm mad fucking skinny. I'm short and skinny, so it's double whammy for me. And nah, like I don't. You shouldn't even frame it as your self-improvement journey as far as your physical weight or how you feel physically.
Yeah, you're
tying
listing
into
your
girls.
stats like the bitches got DBZ scouters and they're fucking there looking at you. He's 5'6'2", 160 pounds. Like
Power level
power
too
level,
low.
under level, like you know what I mean? Exactly.
Yeah. Plus, like, why are you even mixing those things? You should be trying to get brolic for yourself. You want to lift weights, lift heavy for yourself because you want to feel good. You want to be healthy and you want your body to be on point and for you to feel confident in your own body. You shouldn't be worrying about if this is too skinny for girls. Like, what? How does that impact girls?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit how it impacts girls? I've seen mad Skeletors with banging ass chicks. That doesn't matter, man.
No, yeah, exactly. Also, I used to be fat, and then like the whole journey is just happening simultaneously. Like I was going to the gym and starting to get on my shit, my diet and shit, while also trying to talk to girls. So you can do everything at once. Don't feel like you might have to. It's just do. You just got to do it, man. At the end of the day, we're all having to juggle a whole bunch of shit at once, and this is not going to be the thing. It's not like if you now you put on a little bit size, you might get girls. You probably get girls looking at you more, but you still gonna have to go up to them and talk to them. And if you put the more you open your mouth, you put your foot in it, it's not really gonna matter.
And more so, like, throwback to that last comment, those new girls that you'll get from like your new body and all shit like that, you'll get them more for the confidence that you put across now that you feel better about yourself, more so than how you look now. Like that had more effect than actually having the perfect body. Like the confidence that you're showing in yourself would help you more, even more so than that. So it's all a mindset.
That's a fact. Next question. Next up. Is there any way I can come back from texting too much? Gotta do it. Title sums it up. I probably fucked up my chances with this one girl I've been seeing by texting too much. I've dropped the phone, obviously, and have gone silent, but just wondering what this community experience is past this. Have you ever come back from texting too much and made something out of it? Are there any general rules for this situation? We actually had a recent video that was actually perfect for this. It was about how to reattract girls, so I'll probably leave that link. And it was even though the title was how to reattract girls, it was actually mostly about texting girls again that have gone a little bit cold, like say girls that have been ex-fuck buddies or whatever the case is. So yeah, you just need to take some time. Here's what you do: you take some time apart, live your life, you become the shit, and in a week or two, you send her something. Send her something like, "Can I ask you a question?" Not even. Just send her name, even just her name with 2 dots. She has to reply to that. All chicks just not gonna not reply to your fucking name.
And he said, "Girl, I've been seeing." So I'm assuming that you hang out with her in person. If I'm assuming right.
Oh, he did.
So it's like if you're just hanging out in person, just don't text her that much. Call her if anything. You really need to talk to her. If you want to talk about deeper shit, it's better do that over the phone anyway. That's what I like to do. I don't text that much. Usually I like to get on the phone or video chat. My guy doesn't really like the video chat. He's more of a phone guy. But just is deeper than text. Like same thing. Things have gone silent or whatever. It's because why would you like? I don't know, man. Why? Just
yeah, you got guys in situations where it's like you don't want to text too much, right? So you don't have deep conversations, but then you just text here and there a bunch of half-ass shit. So then you're in the middle. So it's like I'd rather you just go all the way where you're having a deep conversation over text, or you hit her up when it's time to do straight up logistics. But just trying to keep shit. I mean that's cool for fuck buddies. You know what I mean? Keeping shit warm every couple weeks. You know what I mean? Let them know, hey, it's cool. You haven't got hit by a bus and whatnot.
you text a lot, what are you even talking about though? Are you talking about surface level, like what did you do today type shit, or how was your day type shit, or are you talking about other deeper shit? Because this wouldn't even have been a problem if you were talking about deeper topics in the first place. And even then, get her on the phone.
Yeah, this isn't a problem. The problem is that you're just not good yet. So it's like when you're not good, you're gonna think little things are the problem when the problem is a bigger, more fundamental fucking thing. Like if you were the shit in person, you wouldn't need to worry about having to play these fucking texting games because she would be texting you. You know what I mean?
Am I texting too much? Am I being too needy?
Yeah, even the way it's like 3 straight questions. Oh wait, nah. That's not this post. I'm confusing that with another post. That was like that before. But yeah, man, I hope this helps. We kind of went a little bit everywhere with that, but yeah, man, I gave you take some time apart and
Dramatic text back, ... with her name.
yeah, man, try to see her in person and win her over, and then texting will be just in the
Side issue
background.
anyway.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Next on the docket, let me see. Should I pursue or pull away if she sends me mixed signals? Male, 17, me, and this beautiful girl, female, 17, went on a couple dates. Everything was good, but it's going now literally downhill. Now, whenever we text, she sends me mixed signals. The good, she does respond to me or agrees on a day and use some flirty emojis, hints me to chase her and make dates, tells me that she will have time this whole month, but she always has time, so I guess that is a good sign. Wow, this is very convoluted. The bad, she takes a whole day to reply. Meanwhile, she's online on Instagram, liking, commenting on posts, etc. Or sometimes she doesn't reply at all and then texts me a day later like nothing happened. First of all, before I even finish this, that's what you should be doing. I am a little confused at this point. Is she even interested? Is she playing hard to get? Does she want me but is trying not to look? Wow, man. Should I pull back? Should I pull back and or care less, or should I just engage more without being needy?
This was the post I was actually talking about because the last at the end it's like 4 straight questions.
Yeah.
So and they're asking if it's needy. So even the way you're asking it is needy.
Am I needy? Am I needy? Am I needy?
It's like, am I needy? I did text her this way. Is it bad? And I guarantee you, if you come across this way to us, then there's no way you don't come across that way to her. Mm-hmm. Exactly. She's basically probably keeping you on the back burner until she meets something better. That's the truth. Because the way from what you tell, but by the way, I thank you for putting the good and the bad. That's actually a cool way of letting us see both sides and understand the shit better. So like you say she'll respond to you. She'll use some flirty emoji, hints at me to chase her and make dates.
First of all, how do you even know that she's liking, seeing, and commenting all these posts? Like, why are you stalking this girl's thing?
Exactly.
Get off of social media and don't worry about what the fuck she's doing on social media.
That just shows the scarcity mindset. She's gonna feel that shit too.
Blah, blah, blah. She always has time. Is that a good sign?
Now, when you say you've been seeing her, you went on a couple dates, everything went good, and now things are going downhill. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Have you had sex with her? Because if you've seen her a number of dates and you haven't had sex with her, or you have this mind, I didn't think that was what I was supposed to do. I'm telling you, that's probably why. Because chicks, after a while, if you don't pull the trigger sexually, they just gonna be like, all right, this motherfucker's scared, and they're gonna lose interest.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cat with a string, man.
Yeah, man.
So you giving her all this boyfriend shit without her even having sex with you yet, if that's the case.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like you already gave her her prize. So why would she even have sex with you? Because you're already texting her, trying to text her all day, or I don't know, even worrying about being too needy over and over and over and over again in 500 different ways.
That's a fact. All right. Next up, this is just called help. Help!
Straight to the point.
Help! So I've been in love with a girl for 4 to 5 years now. I hope you've been together. I've been in love with a girl 4 to 5 years now. Basically friend zone.
Well, disappointed really fast. I hope you're together.
That went that fast. All right. I want to forget her and move on. Good on you, man. But it's particularly very difficult since I get to see her regularly. This is also a problem when you shit where you eat, when you fucking date girls, and now my job I have to see her every day. She comes with her new boyfriend and all that type of goofy shit. You don't have to deal with that. But anyways, I even said I refuse to be just friends with her anymore and just keep things in talking terms. But I still have the urge to text her often. How do I move on? Any techniques to forget her? To forget her? I'll give you a practical technique right now. I want you to list a couple of the good things about her, which probably ain't even going to be a lot because if you've been friend zone, you don't even know her intimately like that. So list a couple of good things, and I want you to list all of the horrible things, physically, emotionally, her nose crooked, everything. And then anytime you feel bad, just look at all the bad shit, and then just add it all up in your head. And emotionally, you'll start to feel like, this bitch ain't really shit. She all right. It's gonna slowly. That's a practical. You want actual practical advice? That's a practical thing you could do.
Plus, that's some scarcity shit anyway, worrying about this one particular girl
Yeah,
that you've been fiending over for 4 to 5 years and you never made the move. Because if you're basically friend zone and you've been friends with her for 4 to 5 years, that means you've been on the side as an orbiter the whole time. She should have been seeing you with other girls, and even that would have created a jealousy plotline for her to be intrigued by you and seeing you being the shit with these other girls. So what have you been doing for these 5 years? I need some more information.
That's a fact, man. You just been waiting on the fucking sideline. Also, how do I move on? Try to get angry, man. Get angry. I notice people typically don't change unless things are really uncomfortable. Like when you stay in that middle ground where you're like, you okay, smoke some weed, you beat off, you get through the day, maybe look through a post or whatever. That's a horrible place to be. Get to the point where you fully cut her off, where you're angry. We're at the gym, running on a treadmill, lifting weights. Like, yeah, I'm imagining all my exes. They're gonna look at me. Like, get to that point of feeling less fed up to where you hit that point, that fucking tipping point, that critical point of just wanting to change everything. Where you're like, man, I'm gonna hit up the fucking gym. I'm gonna stop eating all this garbage ass food. Yeah. I'm gonna cut out these fucking habits, and I'm gonna start talking to newer, even prettier girls. I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna just start killing it. And I'm gonna use this anger as fuel to fucking move forward. That's how the fuck you get on with this chick. Take a little time apart, but I mean, you probably already had time apart. Just start, get fully fed up, man. How about that? Get fully fucking fed up.
Yeah, fully cut her off. I agree with that. Fully cut her off. You see how you said, I even said I refuse to just be friends with her anymore and just keep things in talking terms. Don't even keep things in talking terms. Don't talk to her at all. If you can't avoid it, I don't know, because you haven't really told us the situation of why you have to see her all the time. But based on the situation, if you can get away with not talking to her at all, just don't talk to her at all. Bring new chicks to this area. Like, just show yourself off and
yeah, but don't even do that shit for her.
Exactly, do it for yourself, like you were saying. All the shit, all that shit.
Hell yeah, man. Well, this was the last question, bro.
Really? There's no more?
Nah.
And we flew through them shits.
We flew through that shit, man.
Because most of them is, am I being needy? Am I being too fucking soft?
We just started this career, and this motherfucker's already fed up. He already wants to shoot half of everybody.
I feel like it's the same question every time. Am I being needy? And it's just like,
this is why we got to set up unleash philosophy, some fundamentals, because there's a lot of, but this is just what it is, because everyone goes to the same school media system. So as much as we could put content out there, we're never gonna beat, all TV and all of this. So it's always gonna be not just giving people advice, but trying to rewire their fucking brain. Because I always say this, it's like everything else. Like if I go into boxing, I'm going into it totally clear. I'm not going into it this, I like throwing random big shots like I do in street. Yeah, you don't bring in your own shit. You start totally clean. They start you up jab, right hand, and then you slowly progress from that. But the thing about what this is, since everyone has their own emotions and opinions on thoughts, they bring all of that shit there. So now you have to try to you have to see where they're at and then rewire their fucking brains. Just tell them to make it a clean slate. Otherwise, you're just in a situation where you're dealing with somebody who's just, they have all these preconceived beliefs, and any advice you give to them, it's going to go through that fucking filter instead of going straight to where it needs to go. You know what I mean? And it's like you get resistance. That's the shit that just right. You get resistance, and it's like anything else, you would never get resistance. It would just be like What are you talking about? Like, you have to dribble with your left hand so you can go left. You wouldn't be like, well, I feel comfortable with my right hand. It's like, you know, wouldn't be none of that shit.
Yeah, man, I feel the thrill when I'm in an uncomfortable situation. I fucking use that shit to fuel me, man. When I feel like the eyes are on me in the room and you feel that anxiety, that's when I thrive the most, because I just use that to fuel me into manifesting my reality and what the fuck I want to make happen. So yeah, I'm not worried about being too needy or what these others' reactions. I let people react from me.
Plus, if you're just starting out, this is the time to be trash. This is the time to do goofy shit so that you can know what the limit of shit is, rather than being like, I want to make sure you don't fuck it up with this girl, because then you're gonna fuck it up anyways. I'd rather you fuck it up,
crash and burn.
Yeah, by being bold instead of playing it safe, because then you're never gonna know all the way. And when you don't know all the way, you're never gonna even know what's happening. You're gonna be there and you're gonna be able to read her, but you're not gonna be able to read her all the way because you never got fully all the way to where you know what I mean?
You're doing these things and you don't know why they're relevant, why things are the way they are, why she reacts to certain things this way. Learn to read situations. Why is she reacting like this? Why do girls respond to being something that they have to chase? Why do girls respond to these certain things? Just think of it. Use your left brain, since guys love to use left brains, to logically realize these things and then approach it into your life.
Yeah, I've been fucking up, man. It's been like 5 days, and I haven't uploaded the video, man.
This is gonna be the first upload in 5 days. Well, I hope they like
fucking
it.
Up.
This shit.
We actually got a new setup. I got a new setup coming in, so I'm excited. I'm hyped about that. It's just gonna be dope.
Yeah, me too. I actually want to do some video podcasts, man. I want to bring the Jin Juice podcast into video form so you guys can see all our fucking shenanigans. Because a lot of the times, a lot of shit be visual, and I be trying to, like, I'm animated as shit, and I want you guys to see it, man. And it's just the comfort factor of,
plus everybody I've heard some people talk shit about the backdrop, saying this shit is too dark, and I wear a black shirt, so I kind of get it, but still, it's fucking annoying.
To the back of the fucking back.
I'm just like a floating head, whatever, man. Hey, I thought it was dark and mysterious and cool, but hey, I'm gonna try something. We can try something new. I actually think I'm excited for this. I always like changes. That's why the thumbnails have always changed. The content's always changing. I'm always thinking of new shit, and maybe sometimes it isn't the best move to make, but I can't help but want to just create new, innovative, because I feel like that's how you break through in life in anything you do. Like, there's people who innovate. The people who change the game are the people who do something new. They create a whole new category. Like for example, Dr. J changed the game. He brought in the swag of that, and then Michael Jordan copied that shit. And then Iverson changed the game because he brought in a certain style, like the crossover.
Yeah.
Curry changed the game because he brought in. Now I see little kids wanting to shoot threes, and they're like 3 foot nothing and shit. Like, when you come with a new skill set, a new something, and you innovate, that's when you could really, you know what I mean, just really, really excel in life, because everyone just tries to copy the next shit. And
don't adapt to everything. Make them adapt to you. You know what I mean? The game should be adapting to you, not you following what everybody else is doing. Because at the end of the day, you always should be the one who does it first. You should always want to be the one who does it first. So that means you're bringing new things to the table. You're thinking more open concepts. You're fucking creating. You're not consuming. You're creating things. So
it's a fact, bro. Yo, bro, it's been real. My boy came all the way out here from Brooklyn.
2-hour train ride.
East New York, all the way up to the X.
All the white people got off on 86th Street. I kept going though.
On. That being said, man, Monday special episode. Check out the podcast. We just dropped that shit an hour ago. It's about outdated
dating concepts.
Outdated dating concepts and common misconceptions, like things that do just take in the seduction community as like law that are actually the opposite. Like, for example, quick number closes. That's one of the things that we get at. Just how a lot of dudes think a quick number closes the way to, and it's like, it's not the fucking way. It's
flaky ass connection.
Exactly. And we just want to get into all the things, because that's what it's like. Everything we said, in order to rewire everybody or just make your shit a clean slate, we have to get rid of a lot of like just false fucking beliefs and things that are misconstrued certain ways.
Yeah.
So that being said, people,
peace.
That was pretty solid, man.
Yeah.